then this guy on the left just comes across, they touch, and I'm thinking, oh, I really need to go now. We are back at the Don today, guys. Hillingdon, West London, the Mish West Thames League, round 17, Cat 3 race. As you can see, this field was packed. Annoyingly, I don't have any Wahoo data today because I think my Wahoo got heat stroke and was being really temperamental. If you didn't already know, like on the news and stuff recently, this has been the hottest day since records began, apparently, with us getting to 41 degrees. So I was sweating like a pig even before we started this race. The clouds above do not do today any justice, but believe me, it was a really hot day. I was covered to the eyeballs in sun cream, but yeah, the sun wasn't out, so yeah. And luckily, no sun cream did not go in my eye, which was handy. I was a bit paranoid about that because I've had it in the past where sun cream goes in the eye and you're blinded, and you don't want to be blinded when you're in a pack of lions like this who are wanting to get off to a good start in a race. So yeah, so we come up here, coming around this corner, the race to the clubhouse, or should I say the race, the track towards this bit was a headwind. So yeah, I was just chilling in the draft, getting out of everyone's, getting out of that wind myself so I could cover up and just sit in the draft. Now, my races recently I have found quite hard, quite intense. The last one I did that I completed was the Hillingdon Bomber race, and that was pretty hell for leather. I was kind of hanging on to wheels, but doing attacks off the front and being on the front a lot as well, which was sapping up my energy, so that when we came into the end of that race at Hillingdon, I was quite tired and I didn't have any energy for the sprint. The Abingdon race I had done like 2-3 weeks ago before this. That was a hard race as well. And last week I did the Guildford Crit. If you haven't watched the video yet, go check it out. I'll put a link below in the description. But that race for me was 3 minutes because of my seat post braking. However, I was blowing up at that point anyway, and I noticed when I did that race, I didn't even sit on a single wheel. I know, it's really bad. I'm experienced enough to know better by now, especially being in these faster races. And I don't know what came over me in the Guildford race. I think just the excitement and just wanting to go for it kind of shot myself in the foot. But either way, I only lasted 3 minutes because of my seat post. So I didn't have the shame in blowing up on camera in front of everyone, which was quite handy. Anyway, so bearing that in mind, all my races have been quite hard, and especially last week where I didn't get on a single wheel, I made it my goal today was to sit on wheels for the entirety of the race. My plan was to do absolutely zero attacks, not even go on the front of the peloton and try and chase things down for everyone. My goal was to simply hide, and actually this footage becomes very boring because it's exactly like this for the whole 50 minutes. So I'm going to wind it on to the last lap in a second, but literally, as you can see now, I was just literally sat on wheels for the entirety of the race. I'll show you a couple of wheels I sit on, a few of people's backsides. Backside 1, backside 2, backside 3, backside 4, backside 5 going for it, and backside 6. And an attack goes here on the right. We're right near the end of the race now, maybe a couple of laps to go. But I wasn't getting involved, and fortunately for me, the guy in front of me wasn't bothered about getting involved either. So yeah, saving loads of energy today. So we are just about to enter the last lap. Still in the pack, there's no breakaway at the road or anything like that. And I am as fresh as a daisy. The guy number 91 on the left here, he does his Boas, tightens it up, goes to the right, goes to the left. And I thought about getting on his wheel because he's clearly wanting to go for it, but I thought the way he swayed a bit, I'm not really keen to be on that wheel, so I just stayed on the right hand side here. Now, I didn't actually want to be in this position. I wanted to be on the right hand side of this peloton. So at this moment in time, I was thinking to myself, how can I get over to the other side? That guy there on the right bombs it, the last lap bomb, but everyone picks it up anyway and he doesn't get away. But I really didn't want to be on the left hand side of this track because the last 2 corners are right hand turns. I didn't want to go the long way round and go out wide and get pushed out wide or anything like that. So coming into these S-bends, my goal and my thought process in my head was I really need to get where that guy on the right over there is. So I come around here and I'm thinking I need to try and push my way out wide a bit here. I'm not really interested in being on that really tight inside line. Bit of a gap on my right, so I start trying to edge across over there. This guy on the right in the red, I can see him putting out a fair bit of energy up this hill, so I creep over to this side successfully, so I managed to hit that goal. And the guy on the right looks like he's really game for going, and I kind of alert to him as a potential lead out man, so I try and get on his wheel, and then we're coming down there into this headbend. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm quite happy with my position. I'm right up the front here. I should be able to maybe make this work. I don't want to get stuck in the middle like I'm doing here, because I don't want to get boxed in. So I try and come to the right again. And it's 2 corners to go. I come around here. This guy on the right, I really wanted to get on his wheel, but I couldn't quite make it. And then this guy on the left just comes across. They touch. And I'm thinking, oh, I really need to go now. I'm close to the points. So I stick on number 72's wheel, and I creep up to him here quite fast. I got out the saddle and I had to sit back down again because I couldn't go to the right. Then he goes across to the left. I wanted to hold my line because I didn't really want to attack anyone off. And I roll over the line and I came 8th. Now I thought I came 6th, but hey, the guy on the left must have just edged me out, and then that guy on the right crept by. So yeah, but happy with that because it's my first points in Cat 3, and I'm really happy with how I did it actually. I felt like a bit of a fraud at the time because I did absolutely nothing. But it's all about getting points at the end of the day. It's okay working hard, but if you get nothing for it, then yeah, you kind of feel a bit defeated. So today I did absolutely nothing. Probably one of my easiest races of the last couple of months. I just sat in to the end. And yeah, it was super fresh going into that last lap. I actually rolled over the line with a bit of energy still in the tank, so yeah. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, you're enjoying these videos, subscribe to the channel because I'll be posting them up. I'm not sure where my next race is because I'm going on a holiday now. But yeah, if you've got any tips, any advice, feel free to comment below. And what are your thoughts on sitting in and feeling fresh for the end? I felt like a bit of a fraud at the time, but yeah, it is what it is. And I got my points. That's what matters. Take care, guys.